God, I promise I try.
Ever felt so tired of healing from old wounds, only for the same person to come back, saying, "I'm sorry," like that could magically fix everything? Sometimes those words feel like a band-aid, covering the cut for a while, but never truly healing it. That's exactly the emotion Katy Perry captures in her latest single, Bandaids. A song that isn't just about heartbreak, but about realizing that love can't be saved with apologies when it's already broken beyond repair.
Bandaids over a broken heart.
Bandaids marks Katy's first major comeback single in 2025, and it's being described as the most personal record of her entire career. Musically, it blends dream pop and melancholic synth rock, creating this bittersweet, cinematic mood, emotional but grounded, soft but strong. Her vocals feel raw, wiser, almost like she's finally telling a story she's been holding back for years. The music video, directed by Christian Breslauer, looks like a short film, a chain of tragic little accidents that feel almost fated, like life's way of saying, it was never meant to last. Critics have compared it to Final Destination, where each moment of chaos becomes a metaphor for a relationship that keeps falling apart in slow motion. Lyrically, Bandaids is one big metaphor for fake healing, that exhausting act of trying to fix something, with temporary comfort instead of real change. It's not just sadness, it's awareness. There are also deeply personal touches, a missing ring, a daisy blooming briefly in one frame, a quiet nod to her daughter, Daisy. Fans and writers alike have read the song as a reflection on her recent breakup, not in a bitter way, but in a mature, melancholic acceptance. In her Rolling Stone interview, Katy said, "Sometimes love feels like a band-aid, you think it's helping, but deep down, it's just covering what still hurts." And that's the soul of this track, it's not about pretending to move on, but about finally making peace with the pain.
And to God I promise I tried. Not what you did, what you didn't.
Right from the start, Katy drops her emotional guard. She swears she's done everything to make it work, hand to God, I promised, I tried. But sometimes, the deepest pain doesn't come from what someone did, but from what they didn't. You were there, but you weren't. That's the slow kind of heartbreak, where the body stays, but the soul quietly leaves. No explosions, no big fights, just the slow fading of something that once felt real.
Got so used to you letting me down. No use trying to send flowers now. Bandaids over a broken heart.
Here, she's no longer angry, just exhausted. Got so used to you letting me down, hits like that moment when disappointment becomes a routine. And, no use trying to send flowers now, that's pure resignation, every sorry, every bouquet, every late night text, all just temporary fixes for something fundamentally broken. The line, Bandaids over a broken heart, ties everything together. It's a metaphor for denial, the act of covering your wounds with comfort, distractions, or false hope, instead of doing the hard work of actually healing. This chorus feels like a confession. She's tried everything, therapy, distractions, self-blame, anything to stop the ache. But no matter what, the bleeding doesn't stop, it just slows down. Bleeding out slow becomes the image of someone quietly breaking, not in chaos, but in silence. And when she repeats, Bandaids over a broken heart, it's like a mantra of self-awareness. She knows she's not healing, she's just trying to survive the ache one day at a time.
On the bright side, we had good, we were perfect, till we weren't.
This verse feels like looking at old photos that still sting. Katy admits that the love was real, it was good while it lasted. But, we were perfect, till we weren't, that's the moment love turns fragile, almost imperceptibly. And, splinters, what a word. Tiny, painful fragments of something that used to hold you together. It's nostalgia mixed with self-awareness, the kind that makes you sigh, not scream.
If I had to do it all over again, I would still do it all over.
This bridge feels like a deep breath after all the chaos. There's no bitterness, just quiet gratitude. She's saying, yeah, it hurt like hell, but it was still worth it. It's the sound of someone who's stopped fighting with the past, and started making peace with it. The ending doesn't explode, it exhales. No screaming, no dramatic key change, just acceptance. It's the sonic equivalent of finally letting go, after holding on too long. Because Bandaids isn't a song about giving up, it's a song about surrendering to healing. Sometimes, love doesn't need another patch up, it needs to be allowed to breathe. Katy closes, Bandaids, not with fireworks, but with silence, the kind that feels like closure. It's a reminder that flowers, apologies, and empty promises can't replace consistency and change. This song asks one quiet, painful question: are we healing our wounds, or just covering them up? If there's a lyric that hit you the hardest, drop it in the comments, let's talk about it. And hey, if you're vibing with this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll keep diving into more music with real stories and emotion. And as always, see you in the next video.
Band-Aids over a broken heart.